BOTW. For the unacquainted, I am your Best of the West Commissioner, Alexander G. Bernard. The G stands for gay as can be. I am excited, elated, and so pleased to be coming back to Fresno October 16th as Kings, the return of the King. We have a very exciting card for you, capped off by the return of one-time heavyweight champion Dave Dutra, now known as the Battle King. Now, a certain piece of business I must make clear. He has communicated to me and expressed belief that he is still the heavyweight champion of Best of the West. But to be unequivocal, we do not recognize Dave Dutra as the Best of the West heavyweight champion. We instead recognize the greatest champion of all time, my best friend, Johnny Butabi, who after a grueling title defense against Funny Bone has made it abundantly clear he will not rest on his laurels. He will instead be defending his championship on October 16th against the prehistoric pugilist known as Manimal. But speaking of Funny Bone, of all things, I have to say I've gotten inspired by AJ Kirsch. You see, you might have missed it being all self-obsessed, but AJ Kirsch told Steven Tresario when he got hot in Merced to take a little time, skip October 16th, cool down, reassess, reprioritize. And you know what, Funny Bone? If anybody could benefit from a little introspection, it would be you. Consider the actions you've taken, the enemies you've made, what have been the consequences of those actions, and where they have led you, since you can no longer challenge for the heavyweight championship. And I'm not just going to encourage you to take a little time off, to be absolutely certain you've simmered down. I am banning you from the building on October 16th in Fresno. Do not take my punishments lightly. That's what the executioner found out, since the executioner is now suspended indefinitely until he displays to me a propensity to not potentially murder wrestlers, referees, and most importantly, the commissioner. Merced was an eye-opener for a number of reasons, and one of which I want to touch on is our tag team championship situation. Our titles have been vacant for some time now, and plans have changed and fluctuated over the months. But seeing the Stoner brothers come out and interrupt a scheduled tag team matchup between Sky High and the Enterprise, well, it got me thinking. And I don't know that I have an answer just yet. I do wish to assure Hustle and Muscle that their actions in Las Vegas, defeating 5 other teams in a tag team gauntlet, have not been in vain. They will be a part of what happens to our vacant tag team championships, but I'm afraid I can't say more until October 16th. And before I forget, the most important return of all, as yours truly returns to the ring for the first time since the pandemic in an open challenge that I'm calling the Beat the Boss Challenge. We'll see who has what it takes to step up to the superior man. But for those in the back considering what action to take, I implore you to consider how much we've spoken today about consequences and how every action might have an equal, opposite, and severely penalizing reaction. Food for thought. But for now, Fresno, we are but a short time away. I implore you to purchase your tickets. October 16th, Best of the West returns to Fresno, the return of the King. Good day.